there. That 100 yards right there, kind of full of fuck. Ghana school. They're not Ghana school. That make a lot of more sense.
Hey, that don't time to call back.
Say there. Good got you.
Alright, but we'll have to wait for studio.
Yeah.
Hold on. You still go keep there a little bit. I need to call PM and see what PM there. Make I just call her back and see what he's there and then what.
Hey, Christy.
Hello?
Hey, you ready for it?
You don't get anything for Sharon?
That's Sharon.
That's the
They one said the street there, so it's just a matter.
yeah.
We're not telling nothing about the yards.
So they come 100 yards up that different.
You don't get the acres?
The 100-yard line from the polling station. The man think you're the
No, that's what I say, huh?
Well, go there, car. I want to only report and then still the hook up.
What's it there?
Testing.
What's that?
I know what part he there, but I don't want to lose if he say I don't know what he there. How is that?
They said I didn't get a feed, but Mo say he get it, so.
So you just have to wait till.
Straight through live. That's my son. Big. Oh, what I ask you is, if you ask the other guys, well, Harlan or Christy, if they know if another station did it like something similar to this, like live.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I mean, we just where 7 and 5.
They don't look like anything. Then
I don't know if they're in the room or they just got placed on a specific spot.
Yeah.
Most of them
You said when you forgot?
no, most of them let's get so what any wait for?
They said they didn't get a feed.
So what happened because then we got different and then remember you say you only catch 2 Wi-Fi.
Come on, he didn't get it. Yeah, they have it.
Sorry, what it delay on a bit. Delay on a bit. What are you going to say? Oh, okay. Not that far. The Independence and yeah, he made it. I made it communicated after and told me. Yeah. Yeah, and it incredible how this thing set up. So I need a redistricting.
come on after 3? Newer?
After 3, I think the most. So, is there any possibility that we could record to the camera and then just send up?
Yeah, what's up? Okay.
I think they're ready.
Yeah, they're ready.
So, okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, Belize, and good afternoon, Krems ICJ. You Decide 2019 referendum coverage. We are out in Pomona Valley, the place that songs speak about. All right. So, and we are here with the area representative for Stan Creek West, Honorable Radwolf Ferguson. We've been trying to catch him from morning. As a matter of fact, we tried to set this up from last night. So luckily we did reach him because we kind of were giving up already, and as we head out of the south. But Honorable, talk to us about how things have been going for you from morning. You have had to split up your division in terms of responsibilities because among your own people, of course, because of the large area it is.
Yes, it's a very large area, Marisol, and for us to see maximum result, you have to split up into so many. I have my constituency chairman, then I have a member in the valley. You have Silgrass, you have Hopkins. Unfortunately, the response is very slow. Right now we reach about 25% or a little bit more. I hope that we can get our people as much as we can by noon, 6 o'clock. But I don't see it because I actually was trying to flush out some people and they are not interested because they say it's not an election. Wow. And so let's hope that they decide to come out later on in the evening.
So then, does this signify something negative for you in terms of what could be the expected result? Because when you see low turnouts like this, and the fact that you are trying to depend on the southern areas, especially since you have been saying that the south are heavily no voters, or they support a no vote, what does it say for the potential results?
At the end of the day, I believe the south will reach 40-45%. After 4, when they grant them a time off, then you will see very confident that it will be a no vote across the constituency.
So then, does this mean that you have been getting out your people, maybe not in the numbers that you would want, but no people for you are still coming out?
Yes, more people for me are coming out, definitely. So I feel very good.
Compared to what you're seeing from the other camp, I mean, how would you compare your machinery?
Yeah, my machinery is in effect, and as I go to every area where there's a polling station, I can see my people are coming out. They are going to my booth and ask for information, so I feel very comfortable.
Do you think, though, that in terms of what may have gone into the machinery, money, do you think that you needed more to counter what the UDP and what the side has out here today?
Yeah, we literally don't have the money to buy any votes, and that's not my style. What we do, we try to mobilize the people, so we provide transportation from every point, and if the villages have to move from one village to the next, then we at least have to give them a tamales or 2. And then I feel that, yeah, we have done our part, but I don't really pay money for them to come out.
Are people asking to be paid to come out and vote today?
No, the people are very smart. They realize which political party is in office, and they figure that they have the most money. And so they go to ask them, but they don't really ask us to pay. Ask us to pay them.
What do you think that says of the entire issue and what has become of it? Because if they're going to the other side because the other side has money to pay them, we're not really going to get a vote that is for Belize at the end of the day.
Yeah, I still feel, after I have gone among the communities, that the majority of people will vote no, regardless of the circumstances. Who want money will take their money and still vote no.
You realize that you're flirting around the issue of campaign financing and paying people for votes, which is illegal, by the way.
Yeah, actually it is illegal, but as I have.
Well, you're admitting that this happens.
Yeah,
you're just saying that on this occasion they're not coming to you because they think you don't have the money.
Yeah, but the people have, over the years, it's a policy that they have adopted. So there's a certain percentage, when they go to vote, they come and ask, what is there for me to cast my vote? I don't know how they vote, but all they want to do is to get something to go and vote. It has become a tradition.
Are there areas within your division where people live far from where they vote and would have required a whole lot of investment in transportation on the part of the political parties to get them out?
Yes, for example, the Georgetown box comprises of 5 villages, and I have to transport them maybe 10-12 miles away to reach the Georgetown. That by itself is a cost, but I have to make the sacrifice to do that.
Okay, I think one of the questions from our panelists in studio was Placencia, probably even Hopkins, the play in terms of tourists who reside there. How would that even affect, if any at all, what's happening today? I don't know what would be the immigration status of those people, but you should have those stats.
There are many expats that live on the peninsula, but somehow most of them don't care to become Belizean nationals. All what they do is to make sure they have a residency card, and that then they can move around Belize as freely as they can. So even though there's so many on the peninsula, the majority who voted are actual Belizeans from the peninsula. So far, I think the Placencia Peninsula is doing about 150 so far.
Okay, and then can we talk about the dynamics at several places that I've stopped already within your constituency? Employers would normally give their employees time to come out and vote from the different factories that are around here.
Yeah, they'll give the employees time off at 4 p.m. So they'll give them enough time to come and vote and be there before 6 o'clock. So it's a general trend across the constituency. Because we are a very productive constituency. We're a very productive constituency and people works. And so the employer tell them you'll work until a certain time and you don't have to come back, so you go home, that's it for the day.
Were people confused even up until today as to how they should vote on this issue?
Yeah, I had some meeting last night and people were still confused at how to vote. So I ended up telling them, if you are confused and you're not prepared, then you let the status quo remain the same. That vote no, and then it will remain the same until sometime, if you want to go back again, let's see what will happen.
As a member of the People's United Party that has brought a challenge to the special agreement and was successful in getting an injunction to delay it, do you believe that if there's a yes vote at the end of today's exercise, that it should be challenged given all the irregularities that the opposition has cited has happened in this process?
I met several irregularities today. As a matter of fact, one of my campaign manager for Silgrass called me and said he has his ID, but he's not on the list. So he was not allowed to vote, and there are several occasions like that. So there are so many rooms to challenge this in court again.
Meaning he re-registered, got an ID in this latest re-registration process, but then another panelist, what kind of thing that?
Give me a WhatsApp number, I send it to you right now as soon as I'm finished. He has his ID, he's not on the voter list, so he's not allowed to vote.
That's a puzzling one.
Yeah, very puzzling. And
all right, sir.
Yeah, so that's it, and I hope that at the end of the day, it is the people's choice.
Good, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. So,
all right.
WhatsApp.
I'm not done yet.
Oh.
All right. No. You can do that, sir. Just to share a few numbers that we got from out here in Pomona. Sharon, if you could pan behind me, this is the this is the NOAA setup that we have out here in Pomona, and then over on the other side we have the setup for the United Democratic Party, and in Pomona there are 646 registered voters up to 12 p.m. and we're all the way almost at 3, but that's the latest numbers that they have. Up to 12 p.m. they had 125 voters, and again, just to remind, they mentioned that after 3 That's when workers from CPBL, that's the citrus factory, from Paradise, which is a shrimp farm, and from Marie Sharp's Pepper, that's when they expect that the employers would give their employees who are registered to vote to come out and exercise their right to vote. If you look at the polling station over that side, again, it's almost 3 and you're not seeing a lot of activity this side. For Creme Television, Creme Radio, CTV3, Maricela Maya reporting on behalf of Edson Dubon and Sharon Hope from Pomona Valley, Stan Creek West Division. We're going to take it back to the studios. This is ICJ You Decide Referendum 2019.
They only